welcome into Tarot with Lasirén. I just wanted you guys to know that if y'all heard me saying this is for Scorpio, this reading's for Scorpio, I initially thought it was going to be for Scorpio, but then something in me said this is probably a general reading. So it's a general reading. Enjoy, take what resonates, leave the rest, and yeah. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and Holy Spirit, please come into this reading. Allow for this reading to add to Scorpio's clarity and take away from their confusion. Please anoint my tongue so that I may speak to the Scorpios clearly. And please protect us, myself, the channel, and the those watching as I tap into the messages. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the first card out? Nine of Swords reversed. All right. Love that. Okay. Getting over maybe a period of anxiety, maybe a little bit of stress. Could have to do with... you know, maybe your family. Could have to do something with family, possibly. Maybe somebody healing. Maybe it's just anxiety and stress about the future. Hope, something that you maybe are trying to manifest. Getting past stress about the future. Maybe also might have something to do with having success. Maybe you're anxious that you just have a lot of goals, visions. You have the Tower in reverse, avoiding a Tower moment. Do you feel like something is about to be shaken up? This is just me getting out the initial spread. The World card, so could have it all, or it could be an end of a cycle. Let's see what else comes out here. Seven of Swords reverse. I like to see it reverse. That is no longer playing yourself. Maybe, I don't really see Scorpios playing themselves though. Well, Scorpios are usually pretty honest and open with themselves. So we're going to tap in and see what that's about. Independence. Scorpios could maybe potentially self-sabotage. But we're gonna dig deeper because I'm not gonna put that on you guys if it's not facts. And one more card I'm gonna get out, then we're gonna read the bottom of the deck and get into some clarification and reading. Please like, share, subscribe, like the video, comment down below. I appreciate it very much. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, lots of majors. The Devil in the reverse. All right. So this is about disconnecting from something toxic. Maybe just, you know, toxic thought patterns possibly, because we do have the Nine of Swords at the crown of the reading. But definitely you are separating yourself from something that has been weighing you down, pulling you in the wrong direction, and just bringing in some unfavorable attachments. So, you know, that could be attachments to literally anything. It does not have to be a relationship. It could be any type of addictions, anything. Could be a third party situation. Maybe it could be, just because I did just see it. Two of Swords in the reverse, and we are starting off clarifying this Nine of Swords. Yep, I almost feel like it's being guarded, but like not wanting to see exactly what's in front of you. What else is this Nine of Swords in reverse for? With the Two of Swords reverse, we have the Two of Pentacles reverse too. So that's two twos. So that's just, I feel like that is not being in control of something. maybe being undecided, juggling something, going back and forth. Just a lot of, I think, mental exhaustion, maybe just confusion, just a lot of unsettled energy mentally. Definitely not making a decision, though, going back and forth with yourself, or maybe just trying to juggle more things than you can actually juggle. Like, to say, if you are trying to make a certain decision and almost like closing your eyes to pick, you know. So it's just a bunch of different energies here that's coming in. Maybe like, you know, you don't want to see where you shoot type of thing. Like, you don't want to make a decision is what I'm getting. Avoiding a decision. Why is the Ten of Cups here? And that could be what the anxiety about the future is about. Maybe you have to make a decision that you're avoiding because you don't want to make one. You or someone involved. It could be you or someone else. Hierophant here. So that comes to commitment. So it could be a situation maybe where someone is asking your hand and you are trying to figure out, oh my gosh, whoa, I swore this was the Hierophant that just came out, but it's actually the Emperor. That's so weird. Like, whoa. We're clarifying this Ten of Cups, though. So maybe you're trying to figure out what you are making a decision. Like, what is your stability going to be? Where's your Emperor? Like, what is your happiness, your end all be all? You're avoiding making a decision. Because you're afraid to maybe make the wrong decision. It's almost like wishing on a star, like, but I don't know. It has something to do like with your stability too. What else with this Ten of Cups here? It could be something where maybe you're trying to decide between maybe one thing or the other. Could be people, could be career choice, could be whatever. Like, you know. But it's all about what is going to make you happiest in the long run. We have the High Priestess, and I knew it. Oh my gosh. You know, with the High Priestess, it's giving like listening to your intuition. But you know, the Empress, oh my god, the Emperor is usually paired here with maybe the Empress, but Emperor and the High Priestess, that's kind of interesting. So that could be energetic, like, you know, if that's a pairing, maybe it's a High Priestess is kind of intuition, so water sign, Pisces energy. Emperor can be maybe Libra or Aries or something like that. Why is the Star card here? It's like being hopeful, wishing. Page of Wands in the reverse, because it's like being more hopeful, wishful, rather than taking action right now. Like, not wanting to take an action out of naivete. Once again, like not knowing all the information. Also has to do with giving up singleness, or a certain single stability you have. So whatever this decision is, it could have to do with, you know, it could just put a have some type of effect on just either your singleness or your personal stability. So like, say if you're moving and you may be moving into a nicer home, but you might have a roommate in the back, or you know, or something like that. So yeah, it's like has something to do with your stability and making a decision, maybe possibly having to or just avoiding making a decision, I should say. Six of Wands reverse. So that is the lack of success. Lack of success here. And why is that here? King of Pentacles. Okay. So maybe you have felt like possibly in the past that your stability has been off, or just your groundedness, maybe your finances specifically. But it looks like and that maybe has caused maybe some lack of success, maybe some quote unquote not fails but like L's, whatever you want to say, and that had left you, oh my god, I can't speak, left you feeling somewhat unvictorious in the past here. Or it could also be why am I keep saying no, I'm gonna just keep going forward. What else with the Six of Wands reverse? I like stop myself in mid download. We have the Five of Swords reverse. And so that's kind of like taking yourself out the game. Like not just taking yourself out the game, but ending it, like ending it for everyone. Kind of like, you know, since you can't win, like you taking all the swords off the field, you know, and no one can pay. It's like a little bit selfishness, like win at all costs type of energy. So that could have been the route that you or someone took. When maybe they felt like some type of victory or stability or money or whatever. We do have the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, so it could have to do with a love situation, but it was shaken up. So somebody resorted to just like this win at all costs energy. And honestly, Scorpio, it could be you or whatever, whoever's tuning in, because yeah, it just looks like there's a lot of protection, like just trying, like going straight to protecting yourself. It as a form of like dealing with what what is happening or what has happened or the current situation at hand. So a decision of the Lover's card could also be a decision that was made that maybe you feel like it was not a victorious decision, and you know the route that you took maybe to win or protect self after not winning or failing or whatever would have you. Take this as it resonates, plug it in where it fits, or go listen to another reading. Not to be so blunt, this is a Scorpio reading though, but that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. What is the Tower card here? Why is the Tower in reverse? We have the Empress, and there she is, right in the center of the reading with your card right in the middle, the Tower oh my god, reverse. So that could be avoiding a Tower moment. That could definitely be the case. Shaking something up, but this Empress card here is somewhere mixed in, like maybe with this Empress energy could bring in the Tower, and maybe the Empresses want it but not the Tower. Like the energy of this could be you trying to bring in this energy to yourself, and but in order to become the Empress, you know that a Tower moment, something shaken up needs to happen, and maybe, you know, it's the stability that you have to trade out possibly for what you truly want. So that could actually also be the case here. Why else with, oh well, okay, just flying out, Two of Wands. So yeah, having the world in your hands while also looking out to see what's out there. And it's like, do I want to keep this little globe that I know every inch of, or do I want to expand and go out and see what's all available, like in this whole universe, you know? So it's like, is the control and the knowing really going to be like, are you choosing the comfort, or are you going to choose like what you really want? So that's kind of like the question what I'm getting. And maybe some shakeups probably and definitely do need to happen. But basically, that's the decision. Like, do you want to be the Empress, or do you want to always be in this so and so? It's like in between you and the Empress is this tower that needs to kind of, it's like some things need to be shaken up, I guess. Why is the World card here? That is totally that's like the end of a really large cycle, but it's also, remember, I kind of like this because look, we have two people here from different decks holding a globe. So it's like, you know, I feel like the world and the whole, like, but in the World card, it's more seen as like the overall reward. It's greater and it is available to you if you were to allow that to happen. Ooh, love to see it. We have the Sun card here. Happiness, happiness, happiness after a cycle is completed. And then I see the Eight of Pentacles reverse, which is very reminiscent to what we've read so far, that doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, working on something tirelessly when it is not bringing, or, you know, I don't even know if working on something tirelessly is the word, but like, you know, just kind of working on the same thing is what I'm getting. I also just feel like when this cycle wraps up, it's going to be a lot more just open and free flowing and just happier in general, and make you feel a lot lighter. So I do feel like there is light on the other end if you will allow yourself to go there. Why is the Seven of Swords reversed? Now, I'm not going to lie, Scorpio, now that I'm getting back, and I have gone in and clarified everything, and I'm getting to this bottom row and the Seven of Swords reverse, I do almost feel like you have been deceiving yourself. And hopefully that's in the past now. Why is this? Ooh, child. King of Cups. That's what I love to see, my Scorpios. That is you. That's your card. It's upright. It is someone who is in touch with their emotions, emotionally balanced, stable, knows what's going on, knows what's happening, and not hiding anything from themselves. You know, that's someone, the King of Cups is someone who is in control of the sea. It doesn't avoid the emotions, isn't emotionally unavailable, but is in full control. Think Triton of the sea. Like, you know, there are kings of cups, kings of emotional realms, spiritual realms. So tapping into that energy, because you are a Scorpio, so it is in you. Yeah, no more avoiding. No more avoiding, or like not, yeah, Justice card here. Bringing in balance to your life and situation by, you know, allowing yourself to be fully transparent with self, and like also owning your emotions, owning your experiences spiritually and emotionally. Why is the Nine of Cups here? So this is another singularity card. So I almost feel like, you know, maybe personal stability could be a little bit shaken up for your happiness, like a little bit of a trade out, but I feel like that's going to balance out anyway, because at some point you will have the whole world, the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like the temporary discomfort is going to be worth it. But let me clarify, why is a Nine of Cups here? The Magician in the reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ace of Cups. So I feel like with this, it's just allowing yourself to really have a fresh beginning, like a real fresh beginning emotionally. Like, let the past emotional baggage go and allow a fresh start to happen. Stop. It's almost like, don't try to be in control and manipulate everything. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know why exactly that Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse here. Yeah, okay. Maybe I think it's just slowing down on like control and almost getting like just a more free flowing, happier energy. Can I get one more card with this Nine of Cups? It's the only card that threw me. Okay, I got two. Okay, so love to see it. That Six of Wands came back and it is upright and victorious, and we have the Queen of Swords. So that is clear, making clear decisions, clear decision making. I almost feel like it's stepping out of this overindulgent, overly controlling possibly energy, like this stagnancy, this sense of stagnancy, and not using your magic and your energy properly almost, and turning it into a little bit more honesty, clarity, moving with yeah, just clarity and direction, and having your eyes on the prize, and like it's almost, I almost get a feeling of playing the longer game as well, and not just like a bunch of short games. I don't know what that's about. That's weird. What is that is so weird. I have the Knight of Pentacles right next to each other, so maybe this will give us more insight. I'm about to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, the Devil in reverse. Yeah. Oh, okay. So what I'm getting now, that's the Devil in reverse twice. Remember, the Devil in reverse was at the bottom of the deck. Oh, and I didn't even see the Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody could have had, whoever this resonates for, could have had, it's like getting lost in the getting lost in the presence of options, like getting lost in, like, you know how people say like, oh, I have so many options, so I'll never choose. But like not choosing created the stagnancy and created the toxic, like these ties created the stagnancy. So but when truth comes in, truth, honesty, clarity, Queen of Swords energy, then we are looking at victory again. Six of Wands, and we are getting out of this stagnant energy here with the Knight of Pentacles reverse into the Knight of Pentacles upright. It's the Princess of Pentacles here, and getting unstuck from the toxicity with the Devil in the reverse. And that, my friends, getting out of poverty, lack. It was something core that you've been lacking in almost, or someone, I'm sorry, maybe it's not you, maybe it's someone that, you know, someone else that you have on your mind that, you know, could resonate. Cross-watching, whatever, take it how it resonates. But it will take you out of this almost feeling of lack, because there was anxiety, stress, worry, even though someone did not or does not want to make a decision that is going to better them or improve the situation, because it's going to make a mess before it gets better. It seems like, you know, just accepting the anxiety and like playing tight. Oh my gosh, I just lost everything. I just lost that whole tangent I was going on. But yeah, avoiding a new start, avoiding a fresh beginning. Like something about that. Something about avoiding it. Like getting through, like avoiding change, but also like feeling there's a sense of lack still. It's like you're uncomfortable, but fearing change more than the discomfort that you're already at, or someone, whoever that is. What is the Wheel of Fortune about? Oh my gosh, 23 minutes. The Hermit in reverse, coming out of this Hermit energy that's staying like secluded into yourself, like not wanting to come out, and basically use the knowledge that you've gained through having, you know, through what has been revealed to you. I don't know how or when this information has been revealed, the truths and whatnot. Yeah, and then Ace of Pentacles, that's a new beginning. You had the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So I told you, you know, it's gonna be you got, yeah, being stuck in your head with that Eight of Swords. That's what it is. That's the issue. I think that's the current issue. Because I don't think that decision has totally been made and action hasn't been taken yet. This is just a prediction of what spirit is guiding you to do and where it may lead. But you had the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, so that means that I don't know what it is right now, but that's what you have to look forward to if you can make this change, this adjustment, take this action, whatever you're being guided to do. Okay. Whew. Oracle, should we? Let's make it a quick one. Pull some oracle messages just to seal the deal. I have one client who, like, she's always like, the readings always resonate so bad, but like sometimes the oracle cards just don't be hitting. So, I don't know. Everybody's different. I think they be hitting for her, though. I do. If you're listening, hey, girl, I love you. All right. Messages for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Come on, at least one. Oh, no, that's just too many. All right. We're not going to do the most. Opportunity. You have an opportunity. You definitely have an opportunity. We have love and wonders. That's beautiful. I'm going to read a few of these for y'all. Thriving, inner peace. This looks like all the things that you have to look forward to. Flow and community. So I'm not going to read the details of all of those, but let me see. Opportunity. What's that about? Because I got to go. Opportunity. Gifts from the universe are ready to cascade into your life. Abundance, health, longevity, vitality, and joy are flowing to you gently and easily in the days ahead. There may be times when the goodness of life feels like it's ebbing and flowing rather than being a steady stream of fulfillment. This is similar to the moon peeking through the pine trees for a moment or two, but as you stay open and receptive, physical and emotional gifts will come into your life. Literally, the Ace of Cups and Pentacles, literally. But as you stay open and receptive, physical and emotional gifts will come into your life. Instead of bemoaning the fact that there isn't a steady and constant stream of joy and gifts from the universe, accept whatever you receive in a spirit of gratitude, and your bounty will increase tenfold. This is universal law. Oh, let's read love. Because I don't think I've actually ever pulled that card before out of this deck. So let's see what it has to say about love. Love is all around you. Love is coming into your life. You are already more cherished than you can possibly know. Indeed, you are a sacred vessel for love to flow through you when you stand in the center of it all. All is well, no matter what is happening around you. You know that you are loved and you are lovable. You know that there is nothing that you need to do to deserve love. You are enough just as you are. The Creator is love, and in the depth of your soul, you are love. In matters of the heart and romance, all is healing or is already healed. In terms of self-love, your confidence and self-esteem are growing as you take time to cherish and care for yourself. So, yeah, I've never gotten wonders either, but I feel like so much of these just flew out. Just around the corner, exciting possibilities are waiting for you. Wonders will be abounding in your life. Sometimes they won't be apparent at first, nevertheless, they are. The more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish even the smaller ones, no matter how tiny they may seem. Let go of expectations. Don't limit the way you think that wondrous events could appear in your life. Be open. If you believe, anything and everything is possible. All right, that was great, Scorps. Like the video, comment, bye.